Hey, and welcome back. Thank you for sticking with us through our break. So you've returned to the Black Void, and there are 2 doors remaining.
Cody, give me a will save.
Oh no.
Well,
Hey, let me look at my character sheet real quick. You think it's when I suggest opening door number 3, you think it's a really good idea?
Oh no.
You do, in fact, think it's a really good idea. Like, hella good idea. You're going to open that door.
Like, you're compelled to open that door.
so I guess Cody goes and opens that door.
Oh, he tries.
True, he tries to open the door.
It's locked or something.
Well, I guess we can't go through that door.
What about number 5?
Try the other one, Cody.
I'm sure that one's locked as well.
What do you have against those doors?
Nothing.
Really?
It sounds like something.
Because all the other 3 suspicious doors were fine.
Is someone going to attempt to open door number 5?
I asked.
Can I tail slap it?
Door number 5?
Yeah.
Sure.
3 or 5.
5 is also locked.
Does anybody know how to pick locks?
Well, funny enough, I don't have opposable thumbs. So
I have a 0 in sleight of hand, but sleight of hand is on the sheet.
if you have a 0, it means you can't
Don't
do
have it. Yeah.
It's a trained only skill.
I have a 4 in sleight of hand. Can I use one of my feathers to try and pick the lock?
I was gonna say,
Sure.
I have 2.
Which lock would you like to try?
Let's do 3.
Okay.
23.
Nuts.
It unlocks.
All right, Cody, give it a try.
So Cody will walk up and just open the door.
Go on open.
Maybe it depends on who opens it.
Cody will hold out his hand if Mousy wants to, to get on it and try and open the door.
Oh, I didn't really... Okay, I'll try. And she'll just, scamper down to his hand and try to open the door.
Which door are you trying to open?
I think the last one I tried to open was 3.
Yeah.
Will not open.
I guess I can try. I'll just do my best, grasp onto it and flap my little wing.
You're going to flap your wings at it?
No, I'm grasping onto it and trying to fly away from it.
Gotcha.
So
Are we still trying to open door number 3?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we were all concentrating on the same door because that has been an issue. It will not open.
And 5 is locked as well?
To curl up like a cat does and just settle down for a nap.
Okay.
I think maybe the one of us that has some sort of connection to the store might have to be the one that tries to open it.
Shelby's going to go over to Queenie and start, nosing her. Be like, no, we need your help. Come on, get up. You know how, dogs do that thing where they're, flipping a blanket over a baby?
Yep.
Except, a dog does that to a cat, and the cat just starts, getting tossed all over the place.
I'm
Yeah.
not opening that door, and she'll vanish.
So Cody's gonna try and blast the door open.
Which one? 3 still?
3, yeah.
All right. I'm not even going to make you roll for it. It does nothing.
What kind of blast is this?
Fire.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like a very aggressive fireball.
It's bright, it's hot, it's loud, but it does nothing to the door.
Well, neat trick.
You'll all hear Teacup's voice. You know you got to do it.
Do we all need to touch this door at the same time?
No, he's not talking to any of us.
Oh.
I know no such thing.
But Queen, we have to help the GemStars, and I have to help Sodalite, so...
Well, that's great. I don't feel obliged to play by the rules of a game I never agreed to play.
Scaredy cat.
Isn't that life? Don't we all just play those games even when we don't really agree to them? But it's still life and we still have to do things.
Do you really think you're getting out without playing by this guy's rules?
Time's a ticking. GemStars are waiting.
I mean, I don't want to be stuck here forever.
Ortison. Odd or even?
Even.
Door number 3 is the one you were trying to open, correct?
Correct.
Door number 3 vanishes. Only gets harder the longer you wait.
No, the
The
Lord.
queen will reach out with her mind and open the damn door.
So door number 5 swings open. And this time the light is pure black.
In we go.
Let's get this over with. Woo!
Is everyone going through this door?
Cody's just following the crowd.
Doop-de-doop-de-doop-de-doo. Ortison, are you going through this door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here on meat, Dad.
Don't worry, Cody. We'll figure this out.
So as everyone goes through the door, you stepping through the blackness is like, it's like walking through molasses. And it's hard to detach from it. But as you pull yourself out, you are once again in that same throne room. This time, there's many figures around the figure clad in purple and red with the stylized flame crown. And she is towering above another figure who is being held on her knees by a couple of vaguely demonic looking entities. They remind you vaguely of Alexandrite, except that they actually have hooves and big, ugly, gnarly wings, and their horns are much bigger. But they have the same general like coloring, and kind of the same general look of Alexandrite if she was like on steroids or something. And she laughs at this figure whose head is down. What once was a very fancy, sort of dark blue coat dress is sort of ripped and torn. And her head is down and her black hair is hanging in front of her face. And the towering figure says, "You thought you could defeat me with your piddly little crater city. And you failed spectacularly. And all it costs you to fail so much was your sister's life. How does it feel to lose so well?" And the figure looks up and snarls at the kneeling figure looks up and snarls at the who you as players know to be the Empress. And she says some words that only one of you understands, but the connotation is clear. She is cursing up one side and down the other. And the Empress raises an eyebrow and says, "Defiant still. Let's see if maybe we can do something about that." And she starts to do these hand gestures that those of you familiar with magic will recognize as some kind of magic. And as she waves her hands around and swirling them, the kneeling figure begins to transform into the shape of a small black cat. And
Calvin's face is not on mute, ladies and gentlemen.
the small black cat, except for right around the top, near the ears and around the face, is an almost pure black, except for a streak of purple through here. And the cat shakes its head and says, You can take my form, but you can't take my powers. And she glares at the Empress. And the Empress grabs her head and screams. And the two demons that were previously holding the figure instantly smash their hooves down upon the cat. And the blackness that is behind you begins to suck you away back into the void. I need a fortitude save from everyone except for Queenie.
Record.
There's the good roll. Did it take all night?
Queenie, as you come back to your senses in the void, you are going to lose 1 rank of will.
Oof.
The rest of you, starting with Ortison, what was your fortitude save?
10.
Oh, Lord. You,
Actually, you know what? I'm going to spend a hero point.
okay.
I instead got a 25.
Okay, you're fine. Not Ruby, good Lord. Shelby,
8.
8, you say.
Mhm.
That hurt a lot. That hurt you in the heart hole. Take a bruise.
Okay.
Cody,
17.
you're just in your natural state. You're dazed.
Cool.
Thistle,
Cool.
Sorry, natural 20 for 28.
you're fine. Mousy,
23.
you're fine. And once again, you find yourself in the void. And only one door remains.
Queenie, was that you?
You're muted.
Ortison just starts laughing.
No.
Yeah, do I have to insight that, or can we just...
When he says no, Ortison starts laughing even harder.
It looked a lot like you. Maybe that's important to all of this.
No, it's not important at all. And I'm tired of playing this game.
But maybe this danger is what we need to warn the GemStars about. Whatever we're learning here, the woman that did this thing to you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a cat.
Unless you didn't start as one.
Some would say it's an improvement.
I mean,
Aaron, is
This is-
Aaron, is it going to be okay if Ortison tells Queenie to make a will save?
Sure, you can try.
I mean, this isn't Thistle, but this is just Jemmy saying that, some people would even say everybody wants to be a cat.
Because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at.
You raised me on Disney. You can't get mad at me when you raised me on Disney. You did this to yourself.
Went up in a few weeks.
I also want you to know, Dad, that if you are ever sitting at the right angle, it does look like you have cat ears with your background.
Yeah.
It's very funny to me.
So I need to make a will save?
Yes, please.
Is this a subtle effect?
I have no idea.
It would say so on your.
I'd assume it wasn't because
Yeah.
when he did it on Mary.
It does not list subtle, so I'm going to say no.
Okay. I'm going to spend a hero point.
Oh, don't. You're fine. Don't take that off your thing, because you actually also sort of gotten a hero point for that door.
Okay. Well, then that is a 29.
That saves, but continuous ends on a success, yes? As a duration?
Yes.
Okay. You succeeded then. Yeah, it's
Yeah. So she's just gonna look at you. She'll turn invisible and say, "Don't play with my mind."
and open the door so we can be done.
I opened your damn door.
Yeah, there's another one.
We'll at least get out of here faster if we just go through. And whatever's on the other side of that, I mean, you still have us at least. So you're not going to be going through it alone? Unlike in whatever happened over there.
Hey, Wiki.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch the thing
Okay.
and see how that room is doing.
Again, it's really weird. It's just dark again. And you can hear footsteps walking to and fro past wherever it is that you are. And you hear little snippets of conversation as the movement happens, but nothing else of note.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna keep the thing there until further notice.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll go ahead and open the door. Pelican.
All right. Okay. It will open. And beyond the door, you can see the remains. Remains isn't quite the right word, but what you can see past is it's definitely Lafandi because the crystalline structures are there. You can see different gem entwined plants, and there are a few crystal deer that run past, but for lack of a better term, city that you see beyond it is like nothing you've ever seen in Lafandi. It's all metal and glass and tall buildings, but they're all sort of cylindrical in shape. And for the players, it is sort of a retro futurism look to it. And it's in a lot of grays blacks, and of course, like the clear coloring of the glass fronts. Uh, it's essentially giant windows are wrapping around these sort of cylindrical and kind of pointy buildings.
The bird
And
is
there is a path leading directly away from the door.
I guess we go this way. Shelby takes off down the path. Kind of like I don't not shoulder check. Like I don't know, whenever you're trying to like comfort someone and you like bump against them and be like, hey, it's gonna be fine. Like
Gotcha.
she does that to the queen and just keeps it moving.
Is the queen solid right now?
No.
Okay. You
Okay,
pass
that's-
through the queen.
Whoosh, you're still gonna be fine.
Is everyone following the path?
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, is everyone going through the door?
Yes.
So as the last of you make it through the door, you hear Teacup's voice, "Good luck," and the door slams shut.
Let's go.
I don't know if I like him very much or not.
I don't.
I'm gonna
Okay.
kill them.
Oh no.
He's growing on me.
I don't know if I can or cannot condone killing him, but I can look away.
Let's worry about that after we find the GemStars.
Mm-hmm.
What's a GemStar?
You have your priorities.
I'm not explaining that to you.
The GemStars are
No, not explaining that.
I mean, I think we can trust Cody.
I don't.
Why can't I tell them?
Shelby can do whatever Shelby wants.
Gosh darn it.
Now it's whether or not Cody could perceive like the word vomit being thrown at him very fast. And it's like
I feel like
Shelby's yelling over their little shoulder, like booking it down the path because
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Cody and Shelby are just walking next to each other, and Shelby is just like spewing all this, and Cody's just like, cool. Like, only half listening.
Okay, so the first thing I need to establish is whether or not you guys are following the path.
I'm following it, man. I don't trust
Yes.
this weird place enough to not.
Do we see anything off the path?
I mean, there's just more. And when I say ruin, that's not quite the right word. It's kind of like the forest has sort of reclaimed this city as if it had possibly been abandoned for a very, very long time. So it's not that it's in ruins so much that it's just been reclaimed by the wilderness.
Since there is an option this time and it's not just something simply we're witnessing, obviously Ortison's going to take off and he's going to switch to Thing.
Okay. So you go winging off into, I don't know, wherever. Sightseeing, I suppose. You're gonna
out. What is there to see? What's going on?
You're gonna see a lot of wilderness, a lot of your basic Lafondian creatures. You're going to see more of those sort of retrofuturism buildings, but again, everything seems to be emptied and abandoned. But that is what you will be off taking a look at.
Yep.
When you get this section of Lafandi it's not really very big. And it's, let me check something. Give me just a second. Where are my handouts?
I'm loving this whole thing way, way too much.
So it's not super large. You are able to discover that it is an island and it's vaguely like horseshoe shaped.
Is the geography similar to anything I know from Levandi?
What skills do you have?
Do
you have any expertises that might?
I have expertise, GemStars, and eidetic memory.
All right. Give me a GemStars roll.
Okay. +5 for eidetic memory.
Yep.
Okay. So +5 to that is a dirty 20.
All right. You've never been here because it's pretty far away from the rest of Lafandi, but you've seen a map. You think this might be Legends Reach.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Can I use animal senses to see magic awareness around? And like, I'm still looking for a thread to pull me to Ruby.
Okay. Nothing from Ruby, but your magic senses tell you that there is definite gem magic, gems that have been used for gem magic down the path. So you're like, we're heading in the right direction.
Going a little bit faster. The scent of something.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. So as you continue down the path, you walk for a while. And again, you're going to see a lot of similar things to what Ortison is seeing as they're doing their little, walkabout or flyabout, as the case may be. And eventually, you are going to come to what is the end of this path. And at the end of the path, you see some kind of installation that still has the very similar look to all of the different buildings, except that it's much lower and it's actually built into the side of a small mountain that is in this place. And there is a low metal fence that looks like it used to have some kind of a gate that would open and close, but it's currently completely broken and missing. You don't see it. And it looks like some kind of maybe diplomatic or military installation, from what you can tell. And I will go ahead and move you to a map.
Oh no.
Yeah.